Hello and welcome back to the next epic part of our Baldur's Gate saga. And yeah, hope you're enjoying so far. This is literally going to be like the very last leg of the game. Basically, in this episode, we're just finishing up the rest of the stuff we're doing in Baldur's Gate before actually going on. So last episode, the ending, we picked up the Helm of Baldur, and this one we're just finishing off the Lothar quest. So we handed him his Gear's release spell scroll. He's told us where to go to get the antidote to the poison that's running through our blood. Which I knew where the guy was anyway. I could have just completely skipped this quest and got it, yeah. But then you wouldn't have got the wisdom tome just handed to you, because if you've got high enough charisma, you get given the wisdom tome for free. If not, then you have to pay 500 gold for it. But again, those dialogue options aren't available to you until you pick up that quest, I guess. I guess you could still like pickpocket the guy or kill him, but then that's murder, and I'm not evil, and I don't have pickpocketing abilities, so I have to do the quest to pick up the wisdom tome. Yeah. So anyway, going into this pub, Pirate's Tavern place, and then he's up the stairs. You kill him, you get a decent bow, like I think it's like the bow of the Dryads or whatever, and then you get the antidote potion, which is brilliant. Means we don't die in the 3 days or whatever we were given, or 10 days, whatever. And yeah, as you can see, we've still got the tome in our inventory, even though we've technically completed the quest. And also we handed in the young boy to his father, so we did that quest as well. So then we are coming to where the Order of the Flaming Fist bit is, and then I end up just completely bolting away because I realise I need to identify and sell all the items, because I'm pretty much got stacked inventory, and then eventually I'd go back and do that. So I identify everything, even the gift of peace. I believe I keep the gift of peace because it can be useful. Heart of the Golem, that's the dagger that we get from Nashkel Mines area, but the guy who we just killed, who has our antidote, he also carries a Heart of the Golem dagger as well. So, fun fact for you, if you give the Revenant the dagger, you can still pick one up later on in the game, even though by that point you probably already found better weapons, or whatever. But yes. Yeah, so now we have a pretty empty inventory. I'd progress forward. Before actually heading to speak to Scar at the Flaming Fist headquarters, I do solve the Doppelganger mission. So by going into here, it just does it like quickly, get it over and done with and out the way. If you choose the correct dialogue options, talking to these fat people, then basically it resorts to all of them attacking you, so you don't have to just talk to one, get him to attack you, and then wait, and then do that for every other person. You can just get them all to attack you all at once, which is a weird thing. I don't know if that's a glitch or not, but yeah, if you just attack and kill one person, you do have to kill them one at a time. For just speed purposes, I just spoke to them and just did it that way, just to have them all aggro on me on site. But yeah. So going into the basement bit, killing the last doppelganger, saving the guy that's down here.
With caution.
No, we're not coming to torment you. But yeah, and again, when you go to the Flaming Fist headquarters, make sure when you're speaking to Scar to pick the correct dialogue options, because those dialogue options will result in you getting less experience or less of a reward, or both, I don't know, but yes. Before speaking to Scar, I do the quest that I think I've only ever done once in my life. Technically this is like if you're an evil person, but yeah, you speak to Baldur. He's the guy who was in Cloakwood from the last episode, or the episode before, wherever we ended that episode off. And yeah, if you protect him from the druids, you can get access to this place, and there's an extra quest here. You don't really need to do this at all by any means, but it's just something I've rarely ever done. So
these are the guests you've been talking about all day.
So basically, in this area, it's just filled with doppelgangers, and you have to basically just do a fetch quest of finding the notes that tell them that tell you that the place has become overrun with doppelgangers. You hand them into the guy, and eventually you get attacked by all of them. I did the wrong option, so the first time I did this, I think I did it properly, where we just outright attacked all the doppelgangers all at once. I think because I handed the guard the evidence, so he dealt with it. But this time I handed all of the evidence to Eldith, and then it skips to the upper room, and then you have to fight more doppelgangers without the help of the guards, as far as I'm aware, or whatever. There's probably about 1 million different ways to actually do this quest, but yeah. Big old banquet hall, which is where the final battle is for the doppelgangers. It's a good thing we actually got our amulet recharged, because it's another reason why I wanted to do it, because I did know I was going to be doing this quest when I did do the planning and the playthrough. So, and I knew that there was going to be a lot of doppelgangers in this area anyway. So here I can't break open the lock. So thank God I had a frost giant potion, so it means I didn't have to waste one of my big potions of like cloud giant or storm giant or whatever the ones I've got. So yeah, I opened it, handed in all the evidence, and yeah, it skips to this bit, and then you see all of these guys are all about to turn into face ripping, monster eating, horrible skinny dudes who look like death incarnate. But yeah, they're no match for us at all because of our special amulet that we've got attached to our neck. I guess that's how you wear amulets. But yeah, you see there is a lot of them. I also had to be careful not to hit just not to hit them. So I had to like sort of aim away from, to make sure I don't hit the guard, don't hit Eldith. Don't know if I hit the guard or not, I don't know. But yeah, and then I just start beating them down. They all got a bit low because of that fire blast. And yeah, one by one they fall into big chunks of meat. I absolutely love being like a fighting character just to see, you know, the good old critical hits happen. It's good fun. Just seeing them just turn into mush. It does make you feel powerful. And to be fair, we do hit really hard, and also we've got a decent roll because of our at the moment, mastery in quarterstaffs. But yeah.
Yes. What do you need?
I just thought I'd speak to the guard again just to see what he says. He just says thank you. But yeah, we get given
with caution
a good sword for our reward, and the sword is Kondar. Basically, it just helps against shapeshifters, which if I was a longsword wielder, then it would be very useful in the end of the game. Throughout the game, because most of the enemies that we fight throughout from the here on is doppelgangers. So basically, Candlekeep and even the bit after that, yeah, it's good to use for that stuff. So obviously, if you've got like basically for me, like if Minsk normally, or even just using Khalid, I typically build Minsk as like a two weapon wielding sword maniac. So I just basically make him long swords and scimitars. But yeah, I give it to Minsk normally, or Khalid, because they're the best candidates to use. Khalid, if he wasn't so scared all the time when he gets low on health, he would actually be a decent character. But then you can get like an item that makes him not afraid, or whatever. I can't remember what the item is. It's like a helmet, I believe. But basically means that you just are immune to fear. But yeah, so yeah, it's just finally sorted that out, and then again we picked up the next quest for Scar to do, which is to do with the sewers. But before that, just doing some shopping, buying all these bloody potions, because potions are life in this game, especially when you get to the Saravok boss battle. To be fair, I don't think I really use potions at all, other than for like those major events. I might use them for... Oh yeah, to be fair, yes, there is one point later on in Candlekeep where I do use a potion. But that's about it, I think, as far as I'm aware. Also brought a load of scrolls just in case, because I've got so much money as it is. And you see that I spent 30k and it's not even made a dent in my wallet, because I've still got 55,000 gold left over. And that, my friends, is the glorious part about doing not a speed run, but doing a solo run, because you just have all of the gold in the world that you really need. So here I just buy every single scroll, so I have basically infinite protection from everything, bar melee damage. But then that being said, the big boss of this game does melee damage, so yeah.
Yes.
But then, to be honest, again, you only need to burst him down. So with Saravok's battle, you just need to like hit him, and as soon as he falls dead, that's it, game over. But yeah, you don't need to worry about the other two. You can kill them, the other two, by all means if you want to, but you don't need to. But yeah, we come into the sewers, kill the Ogre Mage, find out that he's been using carrion crawlers to kill people. Don't know why I picked up a dead body, but I just, I guess loot lust. We pick up another potion. The potion of magic protection, I believe it is. Very useful. And then we pick up an oil, I think that's the oil that like gives you rage or whatever. And then we end up getting ambushed by more carrion crawlers, which is super annoying, but yeah. Let's play on out now, because at this point in time it's kind of just a self-explanatory thing, just sorcerer sundries, identify, sell, the old doing the same thing over and over again. And then we go off to turn in the quest in. Obviously we didn't sell Sashin Star's ring. Funny story as well, I don't know if you realised, but Sashin Star's ring, the guy that we spoke to, not only in the woods but also in Baldur's Gate in this area, his name was Aldous Sashinstar.
Yes.
So I just put 2 and 2 together. So whoever died must have been a relative of his. Maybe a friend, brother, I don't know.
I am a
well, it
man
wouldn't be a
of
friend,
my
it would be
word.
someone who's related, obviously. But yeah. Anyway, for the moment, we're doing this, like, I want to know what you guys think of Siege of Dragonspear. So, at the end of the day, if you've...
I've no interest in
Because it's quite a controversial game, I guess. It's not exactly the same as what Baldur's Gate is, but I like it. A lot of people seem to be half and half with the game.
With caution.
I don't tend to dislike things overly too much, but I see on Reddit a lot of people just tend to rip into the game completely.
Yes.
But yeah. One of the things I completely forgot to do is if you come to the Major Tower in this area, you actually can pick up the other tome that we need, and I believe this is the Tome of Intelligence. So yeah, very important item to pick up. Basically, to be honest, now that we've got 19 intelligence, I'm going to be pretty happy with that, especially when I have to fight the Mind Flayers in Baldur's Gate 2. Those Mind Flayers are honestly pretty scary, because your intelligence becomes like a second health pool, and it's considerably a lot lower than your health, which is probably what makes Mind Flayers so scary. As well, when you're playing like Baldur's Gate, you tend to want to have on every character you want to have your intelligence about 11.
With caution.
Just because of the Mind Flayers.
Yes.
Obviously, I come back. I know he's a mage, so I kind of wanted to get ready for that, just in case.
Yes.
I didn't want to risk getting one shot by charm person, hold person, whatever. So I end up just resting here, just so I can then berserk and go ham on his ass.
Tonight you...
So checking my powers here, I wanted to check what I got. It was slow poison, so I'm pretty bummed out about that, because I was expecting to get Draw Upon Holy Might, which is, in my opinion, like the best Baal power that you can get. So yeah. Here I didn't even need to use Berserk. I didn't even use it. I went to rest just so I can use it, and I didn't need to because he died in 2 hits. He was the weakest mage I think I've ever fought in my life. Yeah, it's quite funny. But yeah, it's ironic, really. You do something to, you know, prepare, and then you don't actually need to prepare because you're already overpowered anyway. Yes. So yeah, now pick up the tome. Wanted to see what was in that locked cabinet thing anyway. So yeah, going back downstairs, go and get it identified. And then we basically progress with the Iron Throne. And that will be the start of the end. Finally. We actually get into the end of the game. So again, you know, same story as last. Identify everything, and then yeah, sell the stuff that I don't need. Guards +2 ring is the next, you know, big item that we needed. So we keep it. We use it to replace the +1 ring, and then we're pretty much stacked. We've got all of the best items in the game. Well, not the best items in the game per se, because we don't have the Cloak of Baldur, which is really good. Basically, I think it's +1 armor rating or whatever, and then +1 saving throws, or something like that. But yeah, cool. Right, I think I might just leave it off and leave the end, leave the rest of the video running, just while you see me through the doing the Iron Throne.
No time.
And yeah, I think I'll just let it go. So thanks for watching, guys, and as you're watching the rest of it, you know, I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, if you are liking the series, please like and obviously contemplate subscribing if you want to see more. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace out. Bye.
Yes.
I should have joined the army.
With caution? Yes.
What you want? What you want?
Yes. I don't want any trouble. Think carefully. Yes, yes, yes. With caution. Think carefully. Yes. Think carefully. Think carefully. Yes. Yes. With caution. Think carefully.
I serve
Think
the flaming
carefully.
fist.
With caution. Think carefully. Yes.
I serve the flaming fist.